Have you ever asked yourself, what did Nikolai truly mean by him wanting to be free? Is Nikolai more than just the insane, silly clown the fandom makes him out to be? Or is his psychology truly more deeper than that? Today, I am going to dive more deeper into Nikolai's character. I will break the video into sections that you'll list on the screen. 1. Free will. 2. I am perfectly sane. 3. Our mirror. 4. He understands me. 5. Afterward. Now, let's dive right in, shall we? Free will. Nikolai wants freedom. He strives for it, so desperate to learn what's beyond our human minds. A bird born in a cage doesn't know it's a prisoner after all, doing the unhinged, the unthinkable, in order to prove that as humans have the utmost free will if we dare to act on it. Nikolai believes that the path to freedom is to become an empty shell of a being, to not feel connected from society, to not feel anything, to be able not to be tied down by human emotions, by doing actions deemed crazy. He is freeing himself from the chains of human instinct. This is Nikolai's ideal sense of freedom. I am perfectly sane. Nikolai is different from other villains popularized in media. Nikolai knows right from wrong. He feels guilt and doesn't get off from hurting others. Nikolai has humanity. He has empathy. And yet, despite this, he destroys himself for freedom that he so desires. Notice how Nikolai is always doing antagonistic actions while his eye is being covered. It's almost as if he doesn't want to see what he is doing, that he wants to feel oblivious, blinded even that he is hurting someone. We also see this same trope when Darzai covers his eyes with bandages. Though for Darzai it's a different reason why he covers himself and how he was set free. To not get sidetracked, let's talk about the moments when Nikolai takes off his eye-covering card. Nikolai is usually in a vulnerable, sincere state. We see this when he is chatting with Atsushi about freedom and how he is sane, when expressing admiration for Theodore, and when Theodore dies and he's holding his arm. Nikolai in these moments reflects on his actions, taking in his own words and making sure that even he knows what he is doing. These moments of sincereness from Nikolai is not shown often, but when we get to see Nikolai like this, we get a glimpse of Nikolai's instinctively having remorse for his actions. Our mirror. Nikolai is our mirror into the mind of a normal person's reaction to doing gruesome actions. We may not be able to see Nikolai's genuine, sincere side at times while he is committing the act, but we still see how much burden Nikolai carries from acting upon unthinkable actions. We can learn a lot from Nikolai as if we neglect our emotions, put them aside, and do actions only purely to make stands. It harms us. We may not be murdering someone or plotting world domination, but it is natural that we self-sabotage ourselves by trying to reduce our emotions to nothing. All those questions of what would murdering someone feel like? What if I did everything someone told me not to do? What happens when I don't follow my gut instinct? What would it feel like to not be human? Is question that we ask ourselves, and Nikolai surely has asked himself before. But unlike us, Nikolai does act on these intrusive thoughts. He understands me. Why does Nikolai want to kill Theodore, yet doesn't want him dead at the same time? Nikolai, as previously stated, almost acts as if it is opposite day, acting on thoughts that are the opposite of what his internal compass is whispering to him. Nikolai comments multiple times that Theodore is the only one who understands him, and that Theodore is his best friend. To kill your own best friend seems like a nightmare to most. It does to Nikolai, but he still wants to do it for the sake of proving just how free he is. Not only that, since Theodore understands Nikolai, Nikolai is scared. He doesn't want to feel any attachment or emotion to Theodore because he understands his motives and circumstances. Nikolai hates his emotions. He wants to rid them from himself. To think someone understands those emotions he so dearly hates is instinctively comforting, but also frightening. Nikolai subconsciously doesn't want to kill Theodore. He is the only one who understands. He claims he wants to kill him despite these internal thoughts. It's as if someone has unlocked the door to his heart. But no visitors are wanted at this moment. Even though he desperately needs company, he rejects the one person who can unlock the door. We can confirm that Theodore really does trouble Nikolai internally when Theodore dies. Nikolai questions himself. I wanted him dead.
Much
No,
Nikolai
I didn't.
doesn't
Yeah,
have
I
that
did.
much
While
screen time.
Chuya and Darzai stand there in utter confusion, Nikolai states that his life was never the same since Theodore was there. Even if he didn't speak many words with the man, yet Nikolai feels so much grief. This is Nikolai's worst nightmare, to feel all these emotions, to not be able to suppress them, to regret, grief, hate, feel sad, all human emotions. This isn't what he strives for. It doesn't make him feel free. But at the end of the day, Nikolai is human. He is a normal human who feels, even if he doesn't want to feel. Even though Nikolai wasn't directly the person to kill Fyodor, he still feels this much sorrow from his death. This really incites us of how Nikolai truly is. Afterward.
Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you like the analysis. It's my first time publicly posting analyses, so let me know if you like it. Please give me suggestions. I have actually a lot of different characters I've already done, and I'm going to post them, like Dazai, Juya, all that, even specific scenes that are deemed funny, but have a meaning behind it. So, yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't voice over the whole video, but maybe next time. Thank you for watching.